Hey, this is Cameron, and welcome to the practice log. Alright, well, we got a lot of stuff to do today, so let's go ahead and jump into it. Shall we? If you remember from yesterday, it's still the same day. I'm just practicing again now. And you know, that's part of the thing. I sort of need to change my practice schedule up a little bit, because usually I would just wait until nighttime to practice again. But I'm going to be doing stuff tonight. I'm going to be being social. I want to practice now, which right now it is 3:40. So, you know, we're going to try to put some time in, and then I'll be free to do whatever I want tonight and do stuff. So we're going to get to practicing in a second. If you remember from last time, there was a theme that I established. Making it as a musician. What do you do to make it? How do you make it? Is it possible? We're going to find out this week. So I have some videos that we're going to get into, but first I'm going to practice because that's what I should do first. Knock that out, and then we'll move on from there. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it. I'll see you in the piano bench. I worked on my modern and romantic already, so now I'm going to break into the Bach and the Sor and the Giuliani. I'll warm up with the Giuliani. I did just take a shower, so my nails are, you know how when you have wet nails, it's a little weird? That's what I'm dealing with now. But that's okay. Oh, I also went to the gym, too. I worked out. And I'm wearing my new tank that I'm selling. You can see the other shirts there. Yeah, so head on down over to Rootin's Delight, pick yourself up some shirts, and I will see you on the other side. I know it hasn't been that long, but I'm tired of practicing right now. It's getting late. It's almost 5. I cracked open my first beer. I got some turkey that I want to cook that's thawing out right now. Getting a little, like, southern, a little drawl coming in. Sorry about that. I apologize for that, everybody. Anyways, let me bring you closer. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna play the Presto for you, and I'm gonna go, like, a reasonable speed, because I want to actually make my way through it. Last time, if you remember, I failed the Presto. I didn't make it all the way through. In fact, I played the fugue and didn't even make it through that. So, check this out. Presto. I made it all the way through. That was like a pretty reasonable speed. I would maybe want to take it just a hair faster, but not too much faster. Like, I think that was an alright speed for it. But yeah, that's where that's at. You know, again, I didn't spend that long practicing in this one, but this is also my second practice session of the day, so it's always going to be a little shorter or a little less focused. I'm kind of gearing into like nighttime mode right now. Anyways, we can't chill too much because I need to figure out a way to make a living, and I want to share that with you guys. I want to share my findings. Let's go ahead and make our way to the computer and let's do a little bit of research. I'll see you there. How to earn more money busking. 40,000 views, posted 6 years ago. It's a little old, that's fine. It's all music stuff. It's not like science or anything. This is a comment from Jackson Byrne. Jackson spelled with an X. What's up, man? How's it going? He said, hey Cameron, sorry to treat your channel like an advice column, but I'm kind of at a loss and could use some help. It's okay. I encourage everyone to treat this channel as an advice column. I will give you advice. It might not be helpful or good or even true, but I will give it to you. If you trust me, you can take it. So I'm trying to get a setup together that will allow me to play live gigs with a classical guitar at noisy venues that would require amplification. Oh, what a horrible thing to have to deal with. I've had rants on this before. I hate electric instruments. I hate people who busk with their electric instruments and they turn it up way too loud and there's like no tone and it just sounds like a robot's playing. It sounds like MIDI basically. And they're never playing anything good. They're always playing like pop arrangements. My favorite, or my least favorite thing, I guess I should say, my favorite to hate is when people get their electric violin and they play like the melody of a popular song to a backing track, like a karaoke track basically, which is meant to be listened to and done by drunk people at bars, but instead it's the middle of the day and you're doing karaoke, but not only are you doing karaoke and not even letting me hear like the sounds of your human voice, but I have to hear the sound of an electric violin over a song that I hate. I'm so jaded, I know. So you want to get a setup together? So first you use the Fishman Loudbox Mini and SM57. Yeah, doing that if you're in a noisy venue, that might not work. I guess you said that you tried that and it didn't really work out. You were disappointed to find the signal is very weak. Yeah, coming from like a dynamic mic. The SM57 is the dynamic instrument mic, right? Yeah, you're gonna have to get real close to that classical guitar with that thing in order to get like a strong signal. Even if you do get a strong signal, there's gonna be so much feedback from something like that, so that's a tough one. Yeah, you said you were trying to avoid getting a semi-electric in order to preserve the authentic sound of the classical guitar. Yeah, that's kind of the thing though. If you want like an unauthentically loud sound, you might have to cave and get like a pickup or something. I have no experience with having to make a classical guitar louder, so I don't know. But maybe we'll learn something about it here today. Post in the comments if you have any advice for Jackson too, because I don't really have anything. I'm just reading it because it was about busking, so was that even about busking or did you say gigging? Hold on. Oh wow, yeah, you said gigging, you didn't even say busking, so whatever. Kind of the same difference, right? You want to be louder, you want to play classical. Let's see how to earn more money busking. Boys and girls, this is... Whoa, we got a singer here. To earn money busking. What? Is this edit? Oh my god, dude. This editing is good. Is this just like a kid? Am I just making fun of a kid? Tim Newman, go and subscribe to him. I'm so sorry, Tim. I picked you. I don't know why. I wanted to make this video was to show you some tips that I use, and I know they practically work and do help to earn more money, have a better time, and just some good... Yeah, dude, it looks like this guy has tons of money. I'm gonna try to not be that way. Here's 7 things to help take busking to the next level. So after a bus journey in Crawley, which is the first place that I ever busked. So the first thing is... Why does it keep doing that? This is a really complicated video. There's like scenes being switched. I feel like I'm watching a Tarantino movie. So the first thing is songs. Now choice of song is quite important, I think. Dude, freaking facts. You gotta have like a set. You gotta have some music to play. You don't want to show up there empty-handed, no music. That's a disaster. Though it feels like sometimes people do that. The old improvisers. Your improv is not that good. Have a set. It's a mixture of older songs for the older generation. Hey, that's you. That's you guys right now, the older generation. How you doing? Which are kind of songs that the older and the younger generation will both kind of know. So for example, at the moment, that would be songs like Perfect by Ed Sheeran. The older crowd, you guys like Ed Sheeran? Perfect? God, playing a frickin' Taylor. Look at this mess. I feel like your father right now. Like, what is this? You're gonna give me a frickin' heart attack with all these strings tangled up. Where'd you get this from? Who taught you to do that? You between my arms, barefoot on the grass. Hey, you sound pretty good, man. You sound a lot like Ed Sheeran, I gotta say. I have a feeling this video is not for me, and it's not for us. We're gonna keep going. So songs for a younger generation and for certain types of... Dude. No way. Was that the older generation example? No. What's the younger one? What are you gonna play, dude? If that is the older song, what song could you possibly play? A song that's not even written yet? You gotta wait until you're there, and then you gotta have your Spotify notifications on and just listen to it, play it at the same time. You gotta have a good ear for that one. This one's for the kids. This song will be written in 10 years from now.
Well, I would say with songs, it's really cool to just kind of look around and get a feel for your audience. See, I think by the way they dress and the way they look, that they would like this kind of music.
Profile your audience. Don't just stop at age. Look at race. Look at their hair color. I don't know. I don't know if I can release this. I'm saying a lot of stuff. I need another beer.
You can tell, and sometimes you know what younger people are gonna like.
I know what you goddamn kids want to hear. Skibbity Toilet animated song. Oh, dude, buy the Skibbity Toilet merch. Rocket music. Oh, thank God.
You see my face going skibbity, skibbity, doody doody pee, going skibbity, skibbity.
Dude, that's what you gotta play for the kids. Oh God, we're a minute and 20 seconds into this.
Great one to do for a lot of younger people is Shape of You.
It's just more Ed Sheeran. Wait, what? Am I missing something? Did I screw this up? Hold on.
Songs for the older generation, songs like Perfect by Ed Sheeran.
Dude, you know what I think? I think you just have a nice Ed Sheeran-esque voice and you're like a British chap fellow. To you, everybody likes Ed Sheeran. Alright, I get it. I get it now. I politely disagree. I don't know what you would think I am if I showed up to your thing, if I was old or younger crowd. But regardless, I'm not gonna like it if you play Ed Sheeran. I want to hear your fugue, bro. I'm done apologizing. I just want to hear your fugue.
To do for a lot of younger people is Shape of You.
Just Ed Sheeran transcends age. Ed Sheeran is the universal music. Everybody knows it. It doesn't matter who you are.
You come over and start up a conversation with just me.
Because everyone kind of knows it. A lot of people know it's all over the radio. Older songs like With or Without You by U2.
I swear to God, if you just kept going with Ed Sheeran. Do another Ed Sheeran classic, a new one, an old one. It's an Ed Sheeran set. I'm an Ed Sheeran impersonator. He's playing some U2, alright.
Eric Clapton goes down great if you learn the beat.
Dude, here we go. This is the older crowd stuff, right?
I also do a lot of mashups where you take songs which you like and just mix them together into one. I've got a few videos like that on here so you can...
They have a lot of fast-moving graphics there. Mashups, eh? Like what they do at the Super Bowl show? I was about to ask, can somebody make a mashup of like the Bach that I'm working on? But those actually kind of exist. When I was in strings in like 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, I was in strings until 11th grade, but during those years, we would actually do like Super Bowl show-esque mashups of like the Brandenburg concertos, where it's just like parts of it and then it would transition into a different one. So for a while I knew that as the Brandenburg concerto.
One tip that I've spoken about on here before is sweeten the pop. Now you might
oh God, dude, we're getting into the good stuff now.
be thinking, what on earth does sweeten the pop mean?
You read my mind, dude.
You put a bigger amount of money in your case. So for example, a note, I might put £10 in. What it does is it attracts people to tip higher a lot of the time, and often...
Is that what sweetening the pot means? I thought that was like a gambling term. You're just showing that you have more money, which actually makes sense. That's like a common psychology thing that I hear about. I think it's true for YouTube channels too. Like, although this is a small YouTube channel, but my 1.6K, and mainly the K that's next to the number that I have, I think it gives me more credibility than I probably deserve. So I can just kind of say anything I want, and then I feel like a lot of people who don't know me sort of just see my channel as sort of like not just a loser in his apartment like doing nothing, but as more of like a broadcasting media sort of thing. It's like, surely this guy did some research, right? Which I did, just not for anything like this that I'm saying. I did go to school for guitar. I do somewhat know what I'm talking about. Going back to school too. Deadlines are coming up. I need to get on that. Deadlines are in November. If you guys can you remind me to apply for grad school? Time has just been slipping by. I still have like 3 months, so it's fine. But come October, if you guys could remind me, because I think the deadline's like November 10th for a lot of schools or something like that.
Number 3 is interact with people. If there's people stop listening...
Thank you. Dude, freaking thank your audience. They should be thanking you, man. You're singing for them.
Thank you. If there's people...
Dude, I heard a coin drop. Thank you. Thanks for your pennies.
Stopped listening, then interact. If they're taking videos, then wave while you're playing.
Discovering something brand new.
Smile at them, wink, whatever.
Yeah, dude, treat them like they're not just scum of the city just passing by you. Treat them as if they are your equals, and show them a little respect, even if you don't mean it, even if you don't respect them. I don't know about this one. I don't know. I'm not as on board with this one.
This tip is confidence. Now, confidence doesn't always...
Have confidence. For the love of God, don't sit there with your shoulders slumped, getting all nervous with your shaky hands. What's wrong with you? Play your fugue. That's interesting, man. All right, so a lot of that doesn't really apply. I mean, have a set list, like whatever. Have some confidence when you're playing. It's easier said than done. Yeah, all right. Well, how'd you enjoy me making fun of a kid on the internet? Was this good for you? Do you want me to keep doing this? I feel like kind of a douche right now. So I got a few of these videos lined up for the rest of the week, so we're just gonna kind of pick through them one at a time. I might go through another one in the next vlog. I might talk more about like whatever. We'll see. But this week is gonna be focused on making money, and that can be done in many different ways. So we have busking, we have teaching now. Next time we'll try something else. But I think we can go ahead and wrap this one up here. Hope you enjoyed that. I'll see you in the outro. Hey, well, if you made it this far, be sure to subscribe and leave a like. And hey, want some shirts? Head on down to Rootin's Delight, pick yourself up some honest shirts. We've got tank tops. Be sure to not shave your armpits before wearing them. It's important that you don't do that. It will affect the wearability of the shirt. Fair warning. There's some more of them there. You guys have seen them. We have 3 shirts available right now, and more are coming. And other things too, so keep your eyes peeled for that. I will talk about it, don't worry. Also, guitar lessons. Hey, want some guitar lessons? I do offer those. I'll teach you how to make money. Actually, no, it'll cost you money, and I'll teach you how to play guitar. So never mind. All I can offer you is guitar skill. I can't offer you anything else other than that. What else we got? Comment questions, of course. Feel free to leave them, and I'll answer them in the chair at some point. Yeah, and if you want me to definitely answer it, make it about like making money. Maybe post some of your experiences, what works, what hasn't worked, and I'll be sure to look into those. We can wrap this one up here. I'll see you tomorrow.